Are you like me? Do you get overwhelmed when you walk into a drugstore in the makeup section, or overwhelmed by Sephora or Ulta? Or maybe you're like me and you have low vision, or you're legally blind. Maybe you've lost your vision later in life, or you just have no clue about makeup. Or maybe you're 43 or older and you have mature skin and your makeup isn't working anymore. I can help you. I am going to share with you this viral one compact makeup system where all our makeup fits into one palette, and I'm going to share with you why I love it, what is so great about it, why you need it, and walk you through how I did this. Okay, stay tuned. Hey, my name is Shelly and welcome back to Blind But Blended. If you are new here, it's Blind But Blended because I was born with low vision and am considered legally blind. So today I want to talk to you about Seint. I am an artist with Seint, which just means I fell in love with the product and decided to start showing it to everybody else and helping them fall in love with makeup too, essentially. So today I'm going to walk you through kind of the basic of Seint, why I fell in love with it, all of those things, and I'm just gonna start. So just a little background, because I was born with low vision, makeup has always been a struggle for me. Like at one point, I was just kind of using like a BB cream and then like a bronzer. It was all really old makeup and mascara. That's as I lost vision, which I have since I was born with it. I just kind of gave up on makeup. I always wanted to wear makeup, but I didn't understand it. I couldn't really see to put it on. All of the things. The reason I fell in love with Seint is because it's this set out system. It's like color by numbers. And because somebody helps you do the shopping, somebody helps pick your shades. I don't have to go to the store. I don't have to try to figure out my shades, all of the things. Okay, so we are going to talk Seint. It is a one palette makeup system. It is cream. If you're ever interested in the ingredients, our list is really tiny. It's all natural. It's clean. Maybe I said that already. But anyways, it all fits in one palette. These are magnetized. Okay, this is an 18 palette. I really like this size. You don't have to start this big. We actually have all sorts of sizes. But you know, on the top, I can have kind of my main shades for the day. On the bottom, I have some extra color correcting shades, my eyeshadows, all of those types of things. The beauty is it all fits in one palette. Okay, it is cream. So because it's cream, you need a lot less than you would think you need, than what you're used to. So these little tins, I'm going to show you. This is my contour. It's probably a couple years old, to be honest. Like I probably should have replaced it, but I still use it. It's still going strong. Okay, this tin here, these are kind of considered my main foundation shades. I probably replace them once a year because with cream, you are using so much less. It just all blends together once we get it where it's supposed to go, and it acts like a second skin. So again, it's amazing for mature skin. I am 43. It doesn't sit and settle in my wrinkles. And it just, once you give it a try, I promise you, you're gonna fall in love. And it does not matter whether you have low vision, no vision, whether you are a beginner. Like honestly, this makeup really is for everyone, whether you want fuller coverage or whether you want lighter coverage. It covers the whole spectrum, and it gets really fun because as you learn to apply it, you learn that there's so many different ways. Okay, enough babbling. I don't want to babble on and on. Let's put this on. I'm gonna kind of walk you through what I do. Okay, so like I said, there's actually a lot of ways to apply this product. What I like to do first is spray on a setting spray. If you're oily, or even if you live in Canada like me and it's crazy dry, go ahead and start with a setting spray. Let that dry in. That's gonna help with the setting. It's also gonna help with moisture and blending it all in, and then we can set it again at the end. Depending where you're at, sometimes you might want to use a setting dust powder. let's get started. Okay, so when I say color by numbers, it means that these shades just have their place. That's where they're going to go, and I'm going to walk you through that. All right, so first off, we have here, this is kind of like my color correcting. It's also my summer shade, so it's a little bit darker. We kind of like to call it camo shade, and then this is my main shade. So I'm actually going to just take a brush. All our brushes are dual-ended. They are made to work with this product, and they don't transfer the cream, so don't ever worry about that. You can use it to apply all of your makeup. All right, so I'm just going to tap in, like literally just a tap into that camo shade, and I like to just cover these areas where I have kind of age spots. That's where I like to do my color correcting. If you have redness, melasma, all of those things, that's where, when we pick your shades, we kind of look at like any issues, if there's anything you would like to address. That's it. That's all I'm going to do there. That's super easy. Now I'm going to move into my main shade, which means it matches my skin tone. And we are just going to apply with the finger. And this is pretty much just going to go. Honestly, I'm using so little, it can almost just go all over. I'm going to like bring it right under my eyes. I didn't do any color correcting. We do have other forms of color correcting, which I generally prefer, but this does the trick as well. And the beauty with the cream makeup is it is buildable, and you can really, oh my gosh, you can do a lot with it or a little with it. Like it's so user-friendly. Okay, as you can see, I put on very little product. There is nothing crazy going on there, and don't worry, we're gonna blend it in. All right, then I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to go into this shade. This is kind of your concealer or your brightening highlight. And this is where we want our face to like stand out, I guess. What we're doing essentially with this cream product is we are bringing back the fact that we have three-dimensional face. We don't have a one-dimensional face where it's just flat, right? Like we have cheekbones, we have a nose, we have a cupid's bow, that little dip in between your upper lip there, right above your upper lip. All right, we are creating facelifts with this cream. Because we're placing it where it needs to go, we are doing so many fun tricks. This brightening here, this is gonna give us a faux facelift. I love to also put this down here. This is essentially going to go under our contour, and we're going to contour next. Okay, that's our brightening, that's our concealer. Let's go into contour. Again, you guys can see I am adding very little product. And again, I'm gonna keep saying again, but you can apply this with a brush. You can apply it with your finger. There's all different ways, and the more you get used to it, the more you're gonna find your own ways that you love to do, that work for you, or you might change it up. When you want to, sorry, let's do this. This is gonna give us a pout. Ladies, if you're not contouring, you got to check out my 3 reasons to contour. I also have specific videos teaching you how to do all that, so don't worry. If you have double chin or jowls, you can go right along your jawline. You can go right along your forehead to minimize the look of a larger forehead. If you don't have a large forehead or you have bangs, you don't even have to worry about it, okay? That's the beauty of this. This is about your face. It's just about you, the way you want to look. We are enhancing your natural beauty, okay? So there you go. Those shades are considered our foundation, all right? Don't worry, we're gonna blend them in. I'm gonna now add a little bronzer. We have a cream bronzer. I think we have 5 different ones. This is probably our most popular. This is called Bella. I have 3 of them. and I use them all. I love them. We have a beautiful brush that can help add it on, and if you are someone that, you know, especially in the summer, you can just go and use our lovely blush and bronzer brush, add a little bronzer on, a little cheek shade, and like you're good to go. That's the beauty of this. And like, let's put a little on the end of our nose. This bronzer, this is the only one I've ever had in Bella. Like, it's just, it lasts for forever. I'm gonna throw a little dot on my chin. Okay, so look it. We've almost put on all of our makeup. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so now we're going to take that brush and we are going to blend it out. I like to start with the light, and it's just going to start blending together beautifully. And this brush is meant to not mix the shades, so you don't even have to worry about it. The contour is like a thicker consistency, so it doesn't move. It stays in its space. I like to bring that down a bit, make sure I'm blending in my neck. I really love this small end because it can get right under the eyes. We are just going to feather that down and out. Okay, so that was so easy, right? And if you are low vision or in that blind category, I have full tutorials on teaching you how to do that using like very verbal description. I actually have blind ladies that I work with and that are using this Seint palette. We have built their palette. I even have some using eyeshadow, okay? So do not ever be intimidated. Do not ever think you can't do it. Okay, so let's finish this off. That was so fast and easy. All right, so we did our contour, our camo shade, our main shade, our brightening concealer, we did bronzer. Let's do this cheek shade. How fun is that? I mean, obviously it's inspired by the shirt. This is Pink Grapefruit. Again, it is a cream blush, and I'm just kind of gonna go, I don't know, almost right where that bronzer went, maybe a little bit higher. It's okay. Don't really have to worry about it. This pink is beautiful. It packs a punch, and then I'm gonna use the exact same brush, and I'm just going to blend it in. Okay, how pretty is that, right? Let's finish off this look. Let's go with an illuminator. This is rose gold. So in the makeup world, this is referred to as like a highlight, and it just goes right above that cheekbone. So pretty. It just catches the light. And again, the beauty about this cream is it enhances our features, but it really just kind of plays with everything. Like when you play with the lighting and you use contour and you play with shadows and stuff, we're really just enhancing our natural beauty, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's blend this in. All right, and then lastly, I actually threw in another cheek shade here, lip and cheek. They're all both, okay? They work for both. This is nude. This is one of my favorite shades. I could have used Pink Grapefruit on my lips, but I thought with all the crazy pink going on, I would tone it down a little. And there you have, like, pretty much this is Seint. You have your foundation, you have a bronzer, you have a highlight, you have a concealer, you have done everything, and you are good to go. So I love, when I set women up, I recommend pretty much like this palette. You don't have to get all of these shades. Essentially, if you wanted to start with like just the basics till you're comfortable, you would want a contour, a main shade, a brightening highlight, and a cheek shade. And a brush, you could get a 4 palette, which holds those 4, and you would be absolutely 100% good to go. I really love to add in that camo shade, the camo shade up there, because like essentially this is going to be my summer shade anyways. And then when it's spring, I'm going to mix these two kind of things. So, but you can start with 4, you can start with 6, you can start with 8, you can start with 6 shades, and you can add eyeshadows. That's the thing. It is all customized to your needs, to what you want to do with it. That's the beauty of Seint. And then I am here to coach you. We have so many like different trainings and teachings, and like it's so great. And then everything is just in this palette, and we start with a color match. So if you would be interested in getting a color match, let me know. I have a link in my bio. You can always just comment and reach out. So many ways to connect with me. I'm also on Instagram at Blind But Blended. You can find a link tree there as well. Anyways, I'm really passionate about my low vision ladies, the ones who have lost sight over the years, all of those things. I don't want you to stop wearing makeup and feel like you can't wear makeup. And like if you fall into that category of beginners or you're older, I mean, my mom is 70 and she loves this product. She loves it. She started using the eyeshadow. She started using everything. So it really, truly is for everyone. So that is it. That is Seint. That is why I love it. Please like and subscribe and do all of the things, and let me know if you are ready to start with this or if you just ever have any questions. Thank you so much for hanging out, and have a great day.